Hi everyone, it's Asia Marquet here, Lemon Creation, and today I have for you very easy grid journaling with acrylic paints, so stay tuned. I think a lot of us now like to make a grid journaling, and I've seen also with my videos they are performing quite well when I do the grid journaling. And I don't do that because of the fact that they are performing a little bit better, because there are also some other videos with some other items I'm making or projects I'm making. But I really do love grid journaling, and it's a kind of a fix when you are feeling blue and when you don't have too much time, or when you just want to go abstract without thinking twice about what you are going to make. So for this art journaling, I decided to change the things, because if you know me, you know that I am trying always, or almost always, to find new techniques, new ways of making projects. And this time I decided to start with putting a little bit of golden leaf onto the page. I'm using my magic glue, which is a special kind of glue, very liquid, which is super good for applying these golden leaves. And I am using my palette knife, the small one, because I know that, or at least I don't like adding too much of these golden accents. I like a little bit less, and always less is more. And so after application, I dried the glue a little bit, because you have to dry it a little bit so it's actually starts getting really sticky. And then I am adding the golden foil. This one is actually rose gold, which I absolutely love. I love rose gold color. And I'm applying it with my fingers, but you can do it with the brush. I don't know, as always I say, I like to feel things under my fingers, and so I do a lot of applications with my fingers. And the fact that you are adding, or I added the glue with the craft knife, made it so much more easier to do the abstract, because first of all, you don't really exactly see where the glue goes. More or less on the video it's not that visible. In real life it's more visible, but still, you're kind of putting white on white, and then you're putting it with the palette knife. The whole idea is to really struggle almost with the palette knife, which means that you don't add too much glue onto the palette knife, and that is also true for the paints. If you're applying them with the palette knife, and if you want to have this distress effect, it's better to actually struggle with the craft knife and just spread kind of in a hard way the glue onto the page. And so once all my bits and pieces, the shiny bits and pieces, are on the page, I'm gonna be adding colors, and this mix I haven't done for a good while, so why not? Two colors, two chalk acrylics from PaperArtsy. And once again, I am showing you here that I dip my craft knife in the paint, and then I put it a little bit on the side on my palette. Otherwise, I will have too much paint on the knife, and I'm gonna make it a little bit, I don't know, when there is too much paint on the knife, the paint takes a special texture, and this may be actually quite something you will like. But for this one, this project, I really wanted to have this kind of broken lines, broken texture, distressed texture. So that's the whole idea, that you actually add tiny bit of paint onto the palette knife, and then you spread it on the page. And as you can see, in some of the areas, my golden foil actually is coming off still. I thought I fixed it well with my fingers, but that is also always a little bit of a surprise, like when you are adding another mediums, you can see that some bits and pieces of this golden foil are coming off, but not too much, because if they are glued well or adhered well to the surface, they will not come off. So this is basically it. This is very, very simple to make this abstract this way with the craft knife. And so if you are struggling with making an abstract, try to use tools like that instead of paintbrushes. I prefer actually using the craft knife or a brayer instead of a paintbrush, because paintbrush kinds of, I don't know, I'm controlling more, I'm using my brain more, and at the end I'm less happy with it. And these tools, they are actually having the mind of their own a little bit, and they're just working so nicely, you know, making the marks where you don't even expect they're gonna make the marks, and everything is a little bit unexpected. I'm gonna leave you for a moment with the music, and I'll come back at the end, just before the end photos. So this is it. The project is finished, and I really hope you enjoyed it and you're gonna try it. You're gonna give it a go, because it's really relaxing and really, really nice to make. As always, thank you so very much for watching, subscribing, and commenting. I appreciate you so much and your comments. Please visit my shop. I have new stamps and new stencils, so if you haven't seen them, I would be so happy if you have a look at least. And as always, I wish you a beautiful day, a beautiful end of the weekend, and I hope I'm gonna see you soon in my next video. Bye bye!